Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just got my hair done. So last video I had copper, brown, red hair, and today I'm back to brunette and I have bangs. I'm actually kind of obsessed with my hair right now, so I was like, just do the video today. Anyways, I'm gonna move my bangs out the way because I feel like they're kind of distracting. Before I start the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I have a little gift for my second year students who are going to graduate, or I mean take their boards exam soon, because right now it's March, so I know the boards are coming up, so I have a little gift for you guys. If you guys haven't watched my video on how I passed my boards last year, go ahead and check that out. But on that video I was talking to you guys about a specific study material that I used. It was CrackNDBHE, and I used it. I didn't use it solely to study from it wasn't my main study tool. It was just what you use on the side, if I was out with my friends or just out in general, or on my lunch breaks during my clinical rotations, I would use it. Because what it is, it's basically a flashcard. I did explain a little bit of it. It's just flashcards where all the topics, so every topic that could possibly be on the NBDHE, or basically the whole entire program, they have flashcards for it. So pick what topic you want to go through, and it's kind of like Quizlet. So if you guys like learning with Quizlet or with flashcards, I would highly recommend this. Like I said, this is not what I used like my main study tool, because I didn't really study very hard a few months before. I really just studied 7 hours a day 2 weeks prior to my exam. This is what I would use when I had extra time, or before bed, if I'm just laying down, or weekends. Like I said, just whenever I feel like I need to gain some information. So they reached out to me and they actually gave me a discount code. So for all of you guys who are interested in it, I'll put my link down below, and I'll put you directly to the website with my discount code. And if you guys just want to go to the website and do that little discount, enter your discount code, it's Gwen, GWEN 10. So you guys get 10% off. It's different prices depending on when you guys plan on wanting to do it. So I think for 1 month that's a different price. I think it's 1 month or 3 months. Also given a mock test basically. So for the mock test, it gives you, I think, 7. There's full length tests where you do practice mode. It gives you questions that are a little bit similar to the NBDHE actually, or questions that could rise up in your board. So I would do that. I actually did some with my friends during lunchtime on our rotation. So if you guys are interested, like I said, the link is down below, and if you guys want the discount code, it's Gwen10. So I actually have midterms coming up next week, and I wanted to give you guys tips on when I was still in my first and second year. Obviously it was a lot harder for you to study because there was just way too many information. If you guys don't know, I did graduate with my associates, but right now I'm going back for my bachelor's. So that's why I'm still in school and I have midterms next week. But I did want to tell you guys some tips on how I studied for my exams. Usually, I'm not sure if every professor does this. Most of my professors, there's probably just one professor who didn't do it, but they would provide us with study guides, which I feel like is a privilege. But those study guides really did help. And what we would do, or what I would do, is I would have the study guide, and me and my classmates, probably 3 of us, we would all put it in a Google Doc, because on a Google Doc we're able to share the whole document together. Type there in real time, and you'll see other people typing, whoever is on that document. You guys probably know that already, but that's what we did. So we had a whole entire study guide, because our study guides would consist of more than 4 or 5 pages sometimes. after filling out the study guide, it would be like 20 pages long. So we split it up, and each one has a section just so like we would save time, because imagine doing a 20-page study guide by yourself in like a week. That's kind of insane. After everything is all filled out, I think it was like 2 nights before, or the night before the exam, we would all go on a Zoom meeting. Someone has to share their screen, and we would all take turns kind of like doing a presentation on the part that we did, kind of like teaching or doing a lecture. I feel like that really helped me a lot, not just because it saved me a lot of time, but also when I was explaining, or I was being like the teacher or the presenter, have to memorize my information so I can explain it to my classmates, if that makes sense. And that kind of helped me retain my information, like the information, better. I highly suggest that you guys try to study with other people. Before going into college, I would be like,
group studies, never me.
But that's what saved me in the program. And if your professor doesn't give you a study guide, I know this for sure that everyone has objectives, right? For each chapter at least. So I would use those objectives, like I would answer each of those objectives at least for each chapter and make that into your study guide. The objectives basically covers the entire chapter anyways, and if you guys want study guides, you can do it that way. That's what we did. Actually, one professor would give us study guides. We like kind of figured out, they're like, why does these study guides look familiar? And it was because she just copied and pasted the objectives into our study guide document. And I'm not the type of person to learn reading word for word on the textbook for each chapter. Actually, I don't even think I've ever read the whole entire book, if I'm being honest with you. There's just way too many words and too much information to learn. So having that like bullet points, highlighting the actual important things or talking about the most important parts is how I learn best. So speaking of bullet points, I don't know if everyone's like this, but my mind works that way. So for our study guides, we would have bullet points, and we would have everything in bold letters or even highlight it and make it into red. I don't know if this is true, but I think when I was in high school in psychology class, don't quote me on this, but I remember they're like saying that if you write with like blue pen or any other color besides black, I think your brain remembers it better. That's why we would bold and do another color besides black on our study guides. The important key terms or words that you want to remember. Like I said, bullet points, and because if you put it in like a paragraph, that's like reading, So I would put it in bullet points, make it look kind of fancy. I don't know if you guys have an iPad or like the notes and stuff, or the Apple Pen. I know a lot of girls in my class who did that. I did not have an iPad, so I just did it on Google Docs, but they would make it look pretty, kind of draw diagrams. So you guys can do that, because the more organized looking your study guides or your notes are, the more you're willing to read it. And my favorite thing ever are mnemonics. I've said this before on my last video, or not my last video, but my video on how I pass my boards. My classmates and I, we make mnemonics in our study guides, like the most weirdest random-ish ever. Because the weirder and the sillier it is, the more you remember it. Let me remember something. I was learning the 12 cranial nerves, and we would put it in mnemonic, or in order, but in mnemonic order. I forgot what it was, but we were talking about like something weird, like Susie milks the cow, something like that. But like I said, the weirder and sillier it is, the better, or the more that you'll remember, because it's weird. Because if it's just basic, I feel like it doesn't sit in your head. And then one more thing I remembered, I was in my prerequisites year, so my freshman year in college, I was with a group of girls who I actually got in the program with. We obviously had the same classes or prereq classes. So what we would do, we had a whole group chat, and I think days before our exam days, we would do like a pop quiz. So like someone would ask a question like,
what is the fifth cranial nerve?
Or
what is the vein that goes through blah blah blah?
Someone would like all of us would try to answer it and see who's correct. I feel like it's not bad to get it wrong, because whenever I do better whenever I answered the question wrong, because whenever it's wrong, it stays in my head better, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would do that. Make a group chat with your group or your friends or classmates, and then do like little pop quizzes, because it wouldn't hurt, you know, if you're already on your phone texting other people on TikTok, something, then, you know, pop quiz. Just answer quickly, and you know. Oh, and then I don't know if your professors will let you. Well, I'm pretty sure they would let you, but after every exam, I would ask my professor to go over it with me, and everything I got wrong, I would write the question down and the explanation on why I got it wrong and the correct answer with the explanation. Because I feel like majority of our exams are gonna be on our final exams anyways, because it's cumulative. So I'm not gonna study today because I wanted to film this video obviously when my hair is done. But I plan on studying this weekend and obviously days before my exam next week on Thursday. Right now it's Wednesday, and for my midterm. And I'll do like a little time lapse study with me if you guys like that. Good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon? I'm sorry, I was thirsty. I don't know why I'm so anxious. Well, no, I know why, because it's midterms. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Anyways, welcome to the get ready with me for my midterm. It's currently 12:05 and I have to be out the house by 12:45 at the latest. Like no 46:45 on the dot. Like I have to get out this, like my car has to be moving by 12:45. I even woke up early today to do like everything that I needed to do. I also went ahead and folded laundry, and I don't know why it took me like an hour to do that. I was watching, I don't know why I'm going off topic, but anyways, I was watching YouTube Seatbelt Sidekick, and it's about a medium who is a Uber, or like that sort of, you know, kind of like a taxi driver, or but not really a taxi. He uses his own car, like kind of like Uber. Anyways, but he's a psychic, and all of his customers that he gets in his cab, he does a reading for them without them really knowing, or obviously with their permission. I've watched 2 episodes so far, and I used to not believe in psychics, but now I'm starting to. Watching him made me feel like I do believe in afterlife, and I do believe in like our souls lingering, but that's not the point of this video. Anyways, so today I have my midterm. I said I would do a study with me, but if I'm being honest with you, I've been so busy the past couple days. I did study, but if I were to record me studying, it would not be cute. A good time to talk about life updates. So I am currently on my last semester to get my bachelor's degree, and I am super excited because I'm finally gonna get out of school. Like I don't even know what it feels like to be out of school. Side note, I got my eyebrows done I think like last week, and if you can tell, they're very thin. I don't know why I do this to myself. I keep going back to the same people that always like is very inconsistent with my eyebrows. Sometimes they're good though. I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes they're good. That's why I keep coming back, and I just don't know, like my eyebrows aren't really the best to begin with. They're very sparse. I don't really know how to do it myself because I didn't have a shape before. Like you had to make your own shape. I don't really trust myself, but after this is my last straw. Like this is my last straw. I'm just kidding. I'm being so dramatic. They're not that bad, but they're really bad for me because they've never been this thin to begin with. Like, then again, a lot of my friends are saying that thin eyebrows are in right now. So I'm just gonna think that to make myself feel better. They've definitely done my eyebrows way worse than this, trust. If you guys ever wondered why I mean, not to I don't want to sound like I'm cocky, but just in case you guys are wondering if my skin is clear, it's mostly genetics. Trust me, but also I take care of it myself. But I always never forget sunscreen and this. Ever since I started using hyaluronic acid, my skin has been like a baby's butt. Also, I have actually been breaking out. So this isn't fresh anymore. It's like 2 weeks ago, but I had this and this little tiny dot right there because I started taking protein shake and a protein powder, whey protein.
Give me my money back.
Because oh my god, I have never experienced like breaking out ever in my life. I broke out really bad. This was huge to begin with. I also had something here and it was huge, but thank god, like ever since I figured out it was whey protein, I stopped taking it immediately and my skin started to like feel better. I also had a rash on my gums, so I'm allergic to it. But it's weird because like I've had whey before. Maybe I don't know, maybe it was this type of like flavor or something. Maybe not necessarily whey, but it's like I don't know, some ingredient. But I'm never gonna go back to whey. I'm sorry. My midterm today is one of my dental hygiene bachelor classes. It's for practice management. In practice management, we mostly learned about like the policies, how to create a policy, like a PMP manual, and obviously learned a lot of ethics and scope of practice in our field. So I'm not too worried. Anyways, did you guys like the gift I gave you? And if you guys do end up using it, let me know. DM me. My socials are linked down below, and let me know, like, or in the comments below, let me know how you guys are liking it. Like I said, it wasn't my main source of how I studied for my boards, but it was like a supplemental study review. Because like sometimes you need to take a break from just like sitting down and not studying. But like, have you guys ever felt guilty for not studying because you feel like you should be studying? Well, that's why I bought it, was because I felt like I didn't have to like do a whole sit down study, no music, blah blah blah. I was even doing it like at school at lunchtime, when I was in the car, when I was out with my friends, like like might as well just do some flashcards, because flashcards won't hurt. And also good luck to all the new grads who are about to graduate. I can't believe it's been almost a year for me that like I graduated, or it's insane. Like I feel like it was just yesterday that I first got my big girl job. I was like, what? Honestly, if I had my eyebrows like microbladed, I feel like the time I do my makeup would be cut down by, not even kidding, more than half. Just because it takes me so long. Oh my god, it's 12:17. It takes me so freaking long to do them, which like obviously isn't too bad, because some people suffering from acne and stuff like that, which I'm very blessed. But so I am in the state of Connecticut, and I practice in the state of Connecticut. When you guys have your boards exam, they give you 3 free states to apply for or send your scores to for free. I picked New York, and honestly I don't know why I picked New York. Well, it's because the closest to Connecticut, obviously, because it's literally right there. It's like 20 minutes away. My main one was actually Washington, because I do plan on wanting to go back to Washington, not anytime soon, but in the future, because most of my family are down there and been slacking with trying to get my Washington license. So if anyone is from Washington and you're in dental hygiene or a dental hygienist, can you please let me know, like, what other exams do I need? I don't know if you guys know this, but in every state it's different. They have different requirements. Not different requirements, it's like the same, like the clinical, obviously the prometrics and the NBDHE, because the national boards, but they have like other ones, like for local anesthesia, for nitrate, and then some states they have different like ethics, so you have to do that. So my goal after I graduate or get this degree is try to look into the states that I'm really interested in and just do a research on what I need to get my license from that state. Something about getting a new mascara. I've actually been looking for this mascara. This is the Lash Sensational one, but I've been looking for the brown one, because I think it was last year where I accidentally bought the brown one, and I've never bought brown before. I always buy the black ones, and the brown one just looks so good. Even my eyeliner, like every time I put eyeliner, it's always brown. I just love more of like a subtle clean girl look. I also bought this thing on Amazon because I saw it on TikTok where this one girl was using it. I forgot her name. She's an Asian girl, the Vietnamese girl who like eats natto and spicy ramen. I forgot her name. So it's basically a lash separator. I don't know if that's what it's really meant for. It's this thing right here. But basically you just go and brush through your mascara to separate them if they're like too clumpy for you. And I feel like for my Asian girls with short lashes, you know this struggle. I don't know if you guys know, but this ethics class, not ethics, practice management dental hygiene class I have, it's actually hybrid, so I do have to go back to campus. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it online because they don't offer it in the springtime. Well, whenever, like right when I graduated from school, I used to get an oil change 3 times a year. Now I feel like I'm only getting an oil change like once a year. I'm definitely saving with gas money and like maintenance. I also went to Daiso and bought this little thing. It's supposed to be my con pads I put in here, but I haven't restocked, so I just put like my Q-tips in it. My last video I posted wasn't a dental hygiene related video, but it was really fun. I feel like I kind of want to do more videos like that. And if I'm being real honest with you guys, I haven't had any ideas on what other dental hygiene content to give you guys. I could do vlogs, but they're gonna look exactly the same. Like, come to work with me, because I do the same thing over and over again at work, and I don't want to keep posting videos that are the same, you know, because like it's gonna be repetitive. I don't want to bore you guys, but I have really been into lifestyle vlogs or challenges and like more fun videos. It's not really dental hygiene related. Surprising, because usually when I do like non-dental hygiene related videos, obviously it doesn't get as good of views as the other ones, because I know majority of my subscribers are here for my dental hygiene content. But the one I did, the challenge I did, actually did pretty good, but it didn't do too bad. It did better than I thought. I posted it anyways just because I like it, and I think I might start posting more of like videos like that, and more of like lifestyle and fun and not so much dental hygiene related. But I'll try to incorporate it obviously when I do vlogs, because dental hygiene is a part of my life. But obviously if you guys have suggestions or anything you want me to go over with dental hygiene, feel free. I'm not like saying I'll stop doing it, I'm just saying like I kind of ran out of ideas. But also I have been having so much fun with filming and editing with like more creative ideas other than dental hygiene. I've also been more on TikTok. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I have been posting more TikToks about life and just in general, like makeup. I love makeup. So yeah, what time is it? It's 12:30, so I gotta really hurry up. I don't know why I keep on chatting up. I'll try that trick where you do your like bronzer, blush, and you know, highlighter first, and then you go in with your concealer. I've been loving Rare Beauty a lot lately. Like, also Team Selena. I'm just kidding, you guys.
Maybe not.
Like, look how smooth it blends out. The only problem I have with her bronzers though is that it's too warm for my liking. I like it whenever I'm like just going for a natural, more casual look. I don't mind it being too warm, but when I have like, I don't know, events and stuff, I don't usually use this because it's too warm, or like too orangey tone, reddish tone. I'm also going to the Philippines with my whole family, even like my cousins, in July, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait to like film vlogs for you guys, because my brother-in-law, he has a drone, so you know how it's gonna be so fire. It's almost like a family reunion. I actually haven't seen my family side, even both my mom and my dad's side, since I moved to America, which was when I was 8. The thing is, I'm like so nervous because I'm fluent. I can understand and I can still speak it, but when I speak it, I sound like I am from here. I don't know if you guys seen that TikTok from Bretman Rock where before he goes to the Philippines, he was like talking in Tagalog and he sounds like konyo. Basically like you sound like there's an English slang. So I have been trying to speak in Tagalog at home but I get so embarrassed because I don't know how to get rid of this, or like the American accent. I want to go there and have people think that I am from there, because I am from there. Oh my god. Y'all almost fell. This sponge, wow. So I also got this sponge idea from TikTok. I'll link it down below. It's from Amazon. You get like 10 pieces of this. This is really nice. And it's like, I think I only paid $1 something for each sponge. Well, it comes in 10, so I think I paid, honestly I don't remember, maybe $8 at the most. But it comes in 10 and it's really nice. You guys know, like, I am not the greatest with ergonomics, and I don't know, you guys. I feel like no dental hygienist is ever perfect with their ergonomics. Eventually you'll have like back, but I don't have back pain, I have neck pain. And when the chiropractor took an x-ray of my neck, I guess it's going like, this is my head. It's going in a C shape going this way when it's supposed to be the other way. And that freaked me out, so I was like, oh my god. And I guess it's not just because of work, but you know, whenever you're on your phone, you're like looking down like this. Ever since then, they have been I go to this doctor who is one of the 5 doctors only in Connecticut to do it's called decompress. I don't know, but they decompress like your spine and your neck. It feels a lot better. Like, I don't feel too much tense on it. And then afterwards they do this ultrasound therapy. They use like an ultrasound, not like taking images on you, but it's just like a tool to massage like your back or your neck area. Well, at least for me. Oh my god, I feel like I go just for that. It's like a free massage. I've also been using ever since I got out of school, because I didn't think that I would go back in person, so I've been using this backpack from Universal Studios as my backpack. If you see my room messy, don't mind me. I have had a busy week, so that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a little get ready with me, and I hope you enjoyed the little gift that I have for you guys. But yeah, let me know if you guys tried it out. Comment down below or DM me or anything if you guys need any help trying to access it. So I'll put the link down below. The link will directly, if you click the link will directly give you the checkout code. But if you want to do it like manually, my discount code is GWEN10, so GWEN10 for 10% off. So let me know if you guys try it out. See you guys in my next video. Bye.